Hey friend, Sean from Draft Therapy here, and on today's review for you, look into your crystal ball and see if this is in your future. Gypsy Goddess is a 3.2% Raspberry Radler from Rochester Mills Brewing Company in Rochester, Michigan. Now, you may have seen the Radler style on a taproom menu before. I know I have, but I don't think I've ever ordered one. Radlers are a German style that's basically half beer, half fruit soda. Essentially the same thing as a Shandy. Shandies are English, Radlers are German. I don't make it a regular practice to drink or review Shandies, but this one from Rochester Mills sounded interesting enough to give it a shot and try it out for the channel. So we're going to dive right in and take a look at the label here and get into the beer. First off, on the label here is this kind of gypsy character. It's a really nice hand-drawn art and a woman with kind of purplish hair, a bunch of tattoos. On the front it says Gypsy Goddess, a Raspberry Radler, ale with raspberries and lemons. And then on the back we have the independent craft beer label. Rochester Mills was gracious enough to give us a description here. Raspberry Radler, ale brewed with raspberries and lemons. This light-bodied American shandy beer has bright citrus aromas and flavors of lemon and berries with a sweet yet subtle tart finish. And it says on the back here it's a summer seasonal. So it's a little early for summer. I'd like it just to be maybe consistently in the 50s, but we'll take this for now and hopefully it's a sign of things to come, right? So I'm going to grab my regular old pint glass. We're going to crack this one open. This has a regular opening. Rochester Mills Juice Bigelow has a wide mouth opening. I didn't know if that was like something they'd go for, but all their stouts usually have the same kind of opening. So Juice Bigelow, I think, was just a kind of anomaly. And that splashed up on me here. I don't think that's ever happened before, but anyways, we'll start pouring this. So this is a really super light pink color, almost like a champagne or a really light pink, like a rosé, a wine. And we're getting some good carbonation on this. Like a half finger ahead, this is mostly transparent. There's a little bit of something floating in here, and it's a little hazy, but not too much. We'll give it a smell. Yeah, this smells like a raspberry shandy or a sweet shandy. Almost like has almost like a sour kind of scent to it, like a kettle sour. It smells good enough though. I smell raspberry, a little bit of citrus, a little bit of lemon in there. Let's give it a taste. Cheers. This is very, very sweet. In the front, you get a little bit of raspberry, a little bit of raspberry sweetness, sweet raspberry, not like a tart raspberry. On the back end, you get a really subtle hit of lemon. So they're not lying. You get the raspberry in the forefront. You get the lemon that kind of brings up the rear, and it has a little bit of a dry finish that goes actually really nice with that sweetness. Nice and sweet up front. A little bit of tartness with that lemon. A tiny bit of a dry finish, not too dry. It's really not overly sweet. It is sweet, but it's not. I've had other shandies that are like, they just taste like you're drinking fruit juice. It doesn't taste alcoholic at all. It's really, it's 3.2%. We're not really going to notice this, but this is definitely an easy drinker. If you know people that aren't really into beer, but they want to get into craft beer, or, they don't want to feel left out because everybody else around them this summer will be drinking craft beer, and they don't want to stick with the Budweisers, the Bud Lights, Miller Lights, etc. And they don't want to go the Leinenkugel route. They want to drink local. This would be a perfect beer for them to try. It's nice and sweet. It doesn't have too much of an alcohol bite. There's actually no alcohol bite to it. If I didn't know that this was 3.2%, again, 3.2% isn't much at all. But if I didn't know this was a 3.2%, I wouldn't even know that there was any alcohol in this. And I'll tell you, I'm known to drink a framboise here and there at the old local watering hole. So This is a little bit less sweet than a framboise, but it's actually still really good. So like I said, if you know somebody that wants to drink local, but they're not really into the big high alcohol content beers, they're not into the really, high gravity beers, this would be one that you could easily sit back, kick back, drink, relax, and not worry about not being able to drive or not being able to take care of something later in the day. It's a nice one just to kind of kick back and drink one and maybe two, and not have to worry that you're not going to be able to carry out the rest of your business for the day. All right, friends, that has been Gypsy Goddess from Rochester Mills. As the weather is hopefully starting to warm up here, Shandies and Radlers will inevitably making some more appearances around you. So what are some of your favorites? Let me know in the comments down below this video, and while you're down there, don't forget to like and share, and if you like the Michigan beer content you're seeing here, be sure to subscribe, because I'm here twice a week on Tuesdays and Thursdays, bringing you great beer from all around the state. You can also find links to my social media, some merch I have for sale, and my blog at drafttherapy.com. So until next time, I'm Sean from Draft Therapy. Thanks for stopping by. And remember, drink craft beer, support your local breweries, and don't forget to treat yourself to a little draft therapy. Thanks for watching. Cheers.